The first way you just mentioned is like while observing rising and falling, pain pain is arising, and until you can you can ignore. So you may ignore until you can. So only when you cannot ignore anymore, at that time only we can shift to the pain and we can observe. So that is the first way you are applying. That is also okay. And the second way also, when observing rising and falling, pain arises, and whenever pain arises, you shift to the pain and you observe the pain. And when the pain become really strong, very shivery, very painful, so until you observe it, and when you cannot, then you return to the rising and falling. So either one is okay. But what I would like to say is, when observing pain, we should not have intention to get rid of pain. We should not have intention to disappear the pain, because we are not observing the unpleasant sensations to disappear. We are observing to know their nature, to know the nature of the unpleasant sensations. So what we only need to have is the intention to know about the pain. So we should not observe it to disappear. Disappearing, not disappearing, staying, not staying, getting miserable or suffering or painful, strong or not. That is not our job. Our job is to observe and to know about it. And we have to understand that by observing the unpleasant sensations, also we can develop mindfulness, we can develop concentration, we can develop wisdom. Not only observing by rising and falling, but observing by pain also. We have to have the conviction of developing mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom, insight, knowledge as well. And another thing is, by observing pain, our mind is getting so strong. We can say doubly strong. Of course, observing rising and falling, observing other objects, too, our mind is getting strong, but while observing pain, because patience is getting stronger at that time. So we may say that while observing pain, our mind is getting double strong, so double stronger. So in that conviction, in that belief, we have to inspire, we have to encourage oneself. Oh, by observing pain, my mind is getting stronger and stronger. So I have to be patient, whether it is increasing or decreasing, or whether it is getting stronger or more severely, whatever. In that belief and with that with that patience, while observing the pain, definitely sometimes pain gets stronger, and we have to be patient as possible and as long as we can. But if the pain become really unbearable, so if we think now cannot observe anymore, so of course at that time sometimes we ignore the pain. We try to return back to abdomen. We try to observe rising and falling for a while. and while observing rising and falling. And again, if we believe again oneself that, oh, now again I can observe the pain, then again we can return back to pain. So in this way, going forth and back, we can observe the pain and we can make our mind stronger. Sometimes even we don't need to return back to abdomen. What we can do is, like at the beginning, we are observing the unpleasant sensation quite closely, quite deeply, quite penetrately. But the pain, the unpleasant sensations become so strong. So we think that we cannot observe anymore in that condition. So what we do is we just step back a little bit. We step back a little bit and we observe the pain from a distance, not so closely. So that also, by this way also we get some relief, and we observe from that distance. And again, when we believe that, okay, now again I can observe the pain, unpleasant sensation penetrately, I can go deep into the pain again. Then again we go deeply into the pain. And again, if the same thing happens, we again stay a little bit back again. So in this way, moving forth and back also, we can do that. Even we don't need to return back to rising and falling. Okay, hope question are understood. Okay, let's move to the second question.
Yes, context